Hi, and welcome to Mrs. Gelaro's Art Room. Today we are going to make paintings similar to this. We are going to paint seagulls. It is beautiful outside here in San Diego, and I'm starting to think about summer. So I thought that would be really fun. We're just going to make our paintings a little bit smaller. And as always, if you don't have paints, you can go ahead and make this project with marker and crayon. I got the idea for this art project from a website called Art Projects for Kids, so you might want to check it out. So first, go ahead and prepare your paper, and I like to draw my grid lines with an eraser. So if you have a pencil with a nice eraser that's not a dirty eraser, go ahead and divide your space into fourths. Now, I've lightly sketched on this with a yellow colored pencil so that I can easily show you the steps to making the seagull. So in this quarter of your paper, you're going to make the head. So kind of about right here on your line, go ahead and draw your seagull's head like that. Once you've made the head, you're going to make the seagull's back. And you're going to continue this line to about right here on that line that you drew there, that horizontal line that you drew there. Then you're going to make the rest of the seagull's body. So you're just going to come right about to right there and then continue on up and attach this line to the head. Okay. Now that I've done that, I don't really need my lines anymore, dividing my paper into fourths, so I'm just going to brush those away. The next step is we're going to create the seagull's wing. And the seagull's wing goes from about right there to about right there. And we're just going to make a wing shape right here. Then for some interest, I'm going to add some lines right here, line there, and a line here. The next step is I'm going to make the seagull's eye. And as you can see, the seagull is looking back. So I want the eye to be a little bit on this side. And then the seagull's bill. And they kind of have little bills that go a little bit like this. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and make a little space here and erase this line right here. And I might want to make this just a little bit more like that, so you can adjust your drawing so that you like it. And make my bill like that. Okay. Then later on, I'll go ahead and color that in. So I would like my seagull to have legs and also a fish. So seagulls have kind of skinny legs. So we'll draw one leg about there and one leg about there. And then they have sort of this back part right here and a back part right there, and then 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. Whoops, that got a little wobbly. Good thing it's with pencil. I can adjust it, right? And 1, 2, and 3. My seagull's feet are kind of overlapping here, but yours don't have to be. They can be like that. Okay. My next step is I'm going to make a fish. So this part of the fish is hanging out of my seagull's mouth. I'll go ahead and make that, and then I need to erase all these lines that are in here. So seagulls like to eat fish, but they will eat anything. And if you've had very much experience with seagulls, you know that if you are on the beach and there are seagulls around, you have to hide your food because they will steal it. And they are pretty aggressive. They are not afraid of humans at all. I'm going to adjust this wing a little bit here because it looks a little close to my fish. Kind of put it right there. There we go. Seagulls are kind of called garbage eaters because they will eat anything, even seagull eggs and baby seagulls. They will raid the nests of other seagulls and eat their babies, which is pretty crummy. Okay, I'm going to put some clouds in my sky. And maybe one right here. And then a water line. So I'm going to have my water line, my seagulls on the beach. So the water line's kind of coming up about right there. But my seagull is standing on the sand. Okay. And if you did this with pencil and you're going to go over it with marker and color in with crayon, you can do that now. I'm making some adjustments right now, which you can do too. Adjust your drawing. If you're not happy with the way something looks, you know, it's in pencil. We can fix it. But if you're painting and then later going over it in marker, you can go ahead and start painting right now. So the seagull itself is white, so that's pretty easy. But I'm going to go ahead and paint this section right here black. And this wing section right here black. Something goofy is going on with my paintbrush. It's making an extra line. I might have to switch to a different paintbrush. Can you see how it's doing that? It's got like another little line happening right there, which is making it really hard for me to paint the seagull wing. So I'll try this paintbrush, see if this one works better. Maybe you have options too, so you can switch your paintbrush if you don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the seagull's wings black. I'm going to paint the water dark blue. In San Diego, where I live, I feel like we look at the water sometimes in our ocean and it doesn't even look dark blue, it looks gray. But I'm going to make it dark blue for my seagull painting. Okay. Then I'm going to paint my bill or beak orange and the legs orange. And then I'm going to mix a sandy color for the sand and do light blue for the sky. I will let it dry and then I will fill in all the details with a marker, or you can do it with a colored pencil, a dark colored pencil, or whatever you have. So I am not going to paint my whole entire seagull in front of you because that would probably take a really long time. But I am going to put on the slideshow what my finished seagull looks like, okay? Let's just do one more little section in front of you because I'm having so much fun painting. Uh-oh, I picked up the bad brush again. Maybe it's shaped up a little bit. This is actually a really perfect color for San Diego Ocean. Our Pacific Ocean is often so gray. It's interesting when you go to different places and see colors of the ocean in other places. It doesn't always look gray like it does here. Okay, guys, have fun finishing off your seagull. And one thing, if you don't want to make your seagull eating a fish, feel free to make your seagull eating a bag of chips it stole from someone. I've had a seagull do that to me before at the beach. Or a sandwich it took from someone. I've had a seagull do that at the beach. Steal my daughter's sandwich one time from the beach, or anything that we've talked about, because seagulls will eat, you know, really pretty much anything. They really have earned their reputation as the garbage eaters of the beach. They are greedy. Maybe you've seen that movie where they're all yelling, mine, 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 mine. Okay, boys and girls, have fun finishing off your seagulls. I will see you next time. Bye.